Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and this is Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at an item from the dollar store and we tie it to the lectionary text. And this is the second Sunday after Epiphany, and we look at the Gospel from John, and where John the Baptist is on the scene and says, "Look, it's the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." And he says that twice in the text, and later in the text when he's standing with a couple of folks, and he says again, "Look, there is the Lamb of God." And they say, "Rabboni," and Jesus says, "What are you looking for?" And then they go find a brother and say, "Come and see." And Jesus sees them and says, "I'm going to change your name. I'm going to call you and use you," and all this kind of looking language. And so the item that I'm going to be using from the dollar store is a very expensive, very quality, very usable pair of toy binoculars. Yes, look, see, I see the Lamb of God. Using these to talk about looking and seeing. When we're looking for things often in the distance, or you might have a microscope, or a telescope, or a magnifying glass, or a reading magnifying glass where you hold up to the text. You have a hard time seeing the text, so you hold up the magnifying and you look and see. It's all this looking and seeing language. And so we can talk about how we as people of God are called to look and see and find Jesus in this world. And we find Jesus in so many different places. We find Jesus in our neighbor. We find Jesus in the people we help. We find Jesus in the people that help us. And we find Jesus even in the people that we don't like. Because Jesus says, "See, Jesus, see me in your neighbor. For God so loved the world." And so this language about the scene, it's good. Now, just so you know, when I went to the dollar store to find a pair of binoculars, I couldn't find just a pair of binoculars. I either had to buy an FBI set or I bought a military set, which, anyway, I took this, and the item that I used out of there, the binoculars came in that. So it's still $1. Anyway, that's the item for this Sunday, or the second Sunday of Epiphany. I hope you can use it and take that as a springboard for your children's sermon. So thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a blessed week.